I ain't even gonna let the beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. UNK CHICO, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it. We just started the show. What Chico did already? What I did now?
The opposite of what you said.
I said show but not say, right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you guys for tuning in. You've been waiting all week for this. It's Sunday Night Live with the badass Uncle Neely and the big dog Chico Cleaser coming to you from the middle of the ocean. For everybody tuning in, no matter where you're tuning in from, put it in the chat right now. Hit that collection plate as you get up in this thing. Oh, now to Mama Tay up in here already.
Yeah,
what's happening?
I'm gonna tell you this thing already laughing. Already laughing. Man, you know, Travis been out. No, everybody think the season is over and all that kind of stuff, but Travis been on the road collecting them awards, and Mama been right there with him. It's been a beautiful thing.
Most definitely. They still got some more to go. They just continue to pass them out. Anything from this past year, y'all should see Travis in consideration for it.
You know Chico, I mean? So, you know, when you go down that trophy hallway in the championship, they done already cleared out that space where the Heisman was. Like Rashawn Salam Heisman's down because you know that whole area got to be redone for the many awards.
Right.
Just have a Travis on the hallway.
Yeah, you can't just throw another award in there and not everything off center and it's not, you know, positioned correctly and it's not presented right. So yeah, you gotta redo the whole room, dog, when you add more hardware up in that thing.
Oh, now, hey, if you're checking in with us, UNK CHICO Live, it's the Sunday night edition. Let us know where you're from. See Suffolk, VA in the house. See Arizona in the house. West Virginia's in the house. I know the East Coast, that it's almost Monday morning, but they always rock with us on Sunday Night Live. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. That's right, yes, Mom. The whole room got to be redone.
Yes, indeed. Anybody on the East Coast, if you're checking in and it's late night, you just laying in the bed, got the phone, and you're on your side. You know what I mean? Just let that thing rock. You know, we appreciate y'all. Let it rock. Just let it ride out.
Ain't know where you were going with that. I was tell you to hold up for a second.
Yeah, in the bed on the phone. You know how people be in the bed on the phone. Huh? Come on, man.
Chico, you ever been in the bed on the phone and dropped it on your face? You know it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
Chico, you drop the phone on your face. It's time to go to bed, dog.
You holding that thing up. Next thing, boom, you're like, oh, damn.
It's time to go to bed.
Yes, indeed, man. Neely, Chico, now from West Coast. Reverend BJ Nelson. Yes, indeed. San Fran checking in. Now.
Hey, man, that shout out from the pulpit. I don't care what you say, Chico.
Classic.
I felt like Travis getting the Heisman.
That was our Heisman right there. That was the Heisman moment
right there.
Heisman worthy moment right there.
Reverend BJ Nelson was my Lil Wayne, and I was Travis.
When he first said my name, because he said my name first, right? So I could hear the congregation, and they're like,
yeah, I think I heard a couple of moans and boos when he first said your name. I might have heard. And then when he said Uncle Neely, they were like, it was a sigh of relief. They were like, the collection plate came out, the organist came on, like the service picked up then. But when he said Big Dog Chico, it was a gas.
I thought I heard a lightning strike or something outside when they said Uncle Neely.
That's what they said, Dukes. Lightning strike.
Dukes, the scoops. Added an extra S on that for Dukes on the end of that thing, baby. Saturday night, or Sunday night, should I say? Demetrius Pugh, Sunday night comedy hour. Yes, indeed.
That was another I can't read moment.
That was
Saturday. They're trying to go on.
I mixed Sunday up with Saturday. I can't read that.
Yeah, SUN SAT. Yeah.
Do you know anything about Chop Suey in Green Springs Avenue? Green Springs. That's Birmingham. I don't know about no chop suey in unless I forgot about that. Unless it's named something else nowadays. But that's Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, now Birmingham, Southside in this thing.
Hey, I made a little money today, Chico.
How did you make some money today, Uncle
I made a
Neely?
little money when I was watching, the conference championships take place, and
Ooh.
I seen my man Penny Hardaway getting ready to coach against UAB, your school. And I said, man, let me put 25 on Penny, man. let me put 25 on Penny to cover the spread. It was an 8.5 spread. And it was 9 points and 7 points for a long time. Then they went on one by 12. So Neely did a quick little double up. I tried to put my son on it, but I put him on it too late. He bet on UAB with the 3.5, so he lost.
Okay. UAB, I haven't been keeping up with too much UAB football or basketball lately, which is a shame, but basketball used to always pop off, man.
Oh yeah,
UAB
man.
always
I
has
like
basketball.
UAB basketball. The coach there is an alum of UAB, and he coached at Ole Miss for a while, and he had a little issue or something, and left out of Ole Miss and went to his alma mater UAB, and they always do things. What's his name? Kenny, tall white guy. I think his last name Kenny. Look him up real quick. UAB head coach.
Look him up. UAB head coach. But
he played probably like we were in college the same time, like 90, 91. He was a forward for UAB. But he head coach now. He always gets them 20 wins.
Andy Kennedy.
I said Kenny. Andy Kennedy. Yeah, he's been a solid coach. Always getting 20+ wins, but he get to the tournament and has to go against those Memphises. I think Penny done won it 2 out of the last 3 years. It was a game though. Went down to about the last 2 minutes.
Man, shout out to the fastest 40 minutes of basketball back in the day. Mike Anderson, when he brought that to UAB, boy, you talking about a squad. Squeaky Johnson, Mo Finley, the twins from Montgomery, Lanier.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of them and everybody else.
When you said 40 minutes, that reminded me of Nolan's 40 minutes of hell at Arkansas, man. We lost Oliver Miller this week.
Oh man, RIP Oliver Miller.
Yeah, big
but exactly. That's where that came from. 40 minutes of hell came from Coach Anderson, who was an assistant coach under Nolan Richardson, right? The legendary Nolan Richardson. Yep, at Arkansas. So that's where it came from. Kind of like a disciple, how coaches be, what they say, Bill Parcells disciples, or from the Nick Saban coaching tree.
Yeah.
Right.
Beth Porter, she in Memphis. She said Memphis Tigers looking good this year. I agree. I think Memphis Tigers gonna make some noise in the tournament. I don't see a Final Four in it, but give me 32. Give me 32. 32 out Sweet 16. I like Memphis.
Already. Well, you mentioned the tournament. I'm kind of like Ocho Cinco when it comes to basketball. With his basketball, but me in college basketball, I haven't been keeping up with it. But the NCAA men's basketball tournament bracket has been announced and released for the 2025 men's basketball tournament, and getting ready to start off March Madness. No future, just basketball. March Madness top seeds include Auburn, Duke, Florida, and Houston. What do you think about when the bracket was released? What were you thinking, Unc? And what you?
No surprises, man. Particularly with the play-in tournament, it gives somebody an opportunity that normally would have been on a bubble years ago when we were coming up. But the conference champions are getting in, and then the guys who were like ranked 1 and 2, or even 3 that didn't win the conference championship are still getting in. So the unveiling of the brackets is not as huge as it used to be, because 90% of it is done. So you're just really looking for those outliers of who's going to be the first person out or the last to get in. So I didn't see any major surprises on the men's side, to say the least. I will say this: we can announce that UNK CHICO Live have a bracket group on ESPN.
You feel me?
If you don't have the link, we'll put the link in the chat and in the description for this video. But even if you just go to ESPN Tournament Challenge and then type in group, in the group where you can mention UNK and CHICO Live, and it'll pull up the brackets for us. And you can challenge old UNK and CHICO. We're going to see who do the best. You got to fill out your brackets before the first game starts. So that's the 20th. So you got a good portion of this week to go ahead and get your brackets filled out. UNK and CHICO Live is the name of the ESPN tournament group. Fill out man. Let's see who's going to win this thing. Let's see if we can pick this tournament. I believe Yvette Porter is going to finish high. She ain't going to beat Uncle Neely, but We're gonna finish high.
Let us know in the chat if you're going to join right now. If you're watching right now, you can join while you're watching. You know what I mean? Put the TV on us, and then join on your phone,
Yes, sir.
or join, or put the however do it. Yeah, find a way to do it. Your laptop, iPads, whatever else.
You want them joking from Selma to say laptop instead of laptop? Did I hear that?
Yeah, I say laptop. No, it's laptop. I know it's laptop.
Yeah.
But I do still have a little countryness in me where I can say
man, I say
You feel me?
Kroger's and IHOP, so I put the S on everything. So
And we appreciate y'all. We got another $4.99 super chat just came true here. Let me see if I can click on it. Neely from Lawrence. Can I say his name on Lawrence RBE? Is that correct?
So far, I'll let you know.
Hey, look, no. Actually, let me read this first, and I'm gonna tell you what you said on the show yesterday that I was laughing at, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't catch that, but I wish I would have caught it." But Neely, any update on the festivities around the draft day? Will tickets be sold? What are you seeing with the differences between Salter and Juju? Denzel with the exclamation point. 09.
Yeah, I know it will be taking place. Miss Ty, Mama T is in charge of it, so you know it's going to be first class because she always executes Coach Prime's visions above and beyond measure. So I know she scouted out the locations. Don't know if it's going to be a ticket event as far as bought and sold, because Coach Prime loves doing things where the community could just come on in, but it will be first class, and it'll be that draft night. I think the draft is the 24th, Chico, first round, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not looking at it, April 24th. Then as far as Juju and Salt, I think he asked about, it ain't on the screen. Yeah. Too early to tell. They're both maximizing their reps. I love both of their command of the offense, just 3 practices in. I love their accuracy downfield. This is just one of those situations, man, where Colorado is blessed that we have 2 quarterbacks that right now you can flip a coin on as far as their execution of the offense and their arm accuracy. So I love the position that we're in. And you said it right, man. 3 exclamation marks for Denzel. Like Denzel damn Washington spoke to the team this week. Ain't nobody in America that can get Denzel to speak to their team, let alone week 1. Come on, man. Now.
Easy. There we go right there. Let me see if I can pull this up in a better way where y'all can really see it. But hold on. There we go. Black and Gold, Saturday, April 19th, Folsom Field. Y'all get ready for it. Mark your calendars. Going to be another one. You think we'll get snow this year again, or rain?
Year 1, snowed like a mofo. Year 2, rained like a mofo. And if old Unc had to pick which one he preferred, give me that snow. Look, I know snow eventually turned to water, but it don't come down as water. That damn rain ain't no joke. I'm hoping this year, the 3rd year's a storm, that we're gonna have like sunny and 72, man. We need it.
Yes. Speak on it. Sunny and 72 out that thing, because that slushy rain type deal is, I bet you your feet wet, your shoes heavy by the end of the day. You can't wait to get home and take nothing but a good hot shower. As your grandma used to say.
You don't take no showers. But Yvette Porter, she said, Unc, I was typing and heard you call my name. What am I finishing? I'm telling you, Yvette Porter, since you're down with Memphis, you got to go fill out the bracket, go to ESPN, their bracket tournament, look for the group, Unc and Chico Live. That's our private group, well, public group, because anybody can join it, but we got our own bracket challenge. Fill out your brackets. I know you're going to have Memphis winning it all. Memphis team. The Dirty Dime, Memphis Tennessee. I know you're a home girl, so you're going to have them going all the way. But fill out that bracket, Yvette Porter. I'm putting my money on you that you're going to be one of the top finishers in this thing.
There you go. Now, y'all stay tuned. We do have some exclusive clips from practice. Colorado Buffaloes, first week of practice. First day of pads went down yesterday, Saturday.
Hey, while you queued it up, Chico, Waves on Swim says North Carolina should be in the tournament. As much as I'm gonna agree, you Waves on Swim, you got a problem with them being in the play-in? I really don't have a problem with that. Like when I look at the pedigree of the program, the what they could have, would have, should have without injuries, that kind of thing. I think they bring enough to the table to get an opportunity to get in. They certainly shouldn't have been seated in the top. But I don't have no problem with the play-in. And then I'd love to see them, if they win it, I think they go up against Ole Miss.
Well, guess what? We're going to be talking a lot about that, the tournament, tomorrow morning when we have Dukes the Scoop on here. I know he's going to dig in on it also. So let's get into some Colorado Buffaloes football. Let's get into some. some of this stuff that I can say I do know about this thing. Where you want to start first, Unc?
Hey, man, you're the producer. We fired the sound man, but we ain't fired the producer yet. Whichever clip you want to cue up, we can talk about it.
Well, here we go then. First clip, we're going to go inside the meeting room with Coach Hilo and Coach Pecco. New offensive or defensive line coach and the edge rushers coach. Man. No, actually, it's no audio. I was going to let you cue it up, and then I was going to bring the audio in. There you go.
You queued it up.
On here? What's going on, Unc?
If you let them hear it, they'll know what the hell going on.
You want me to play with the sound, Unc? Okay.
All right, we want to thud the guy near leg, near shoulder. Everybody good with that? All right, let's not have anybody on the ground, all right? We're already thin, as you pointed out in there with the DBs. All right, and we want you guys to be healthy. Everything you're doing in the weight room, everything that we're practicing on the field, all right, we want to protect each other, man. We're a team, okay? All right, today, overall, with practice, all right, we talked about it in the meeting room yesterday. When we take the field, guys, all right, let's sprint out there. All right, we talk about it all the time. The unit's going to go as we go, right? All right, so when we're huddling it up and Rob brings the first group, second group, or third group out there on the field, let's burst out there and be waiting on the offense to go, okay? And then for drill to drill, all right, let's have really, really good tempo at practice. So we're sprinting from drill to drill. Is everybody good with that? You got anything to add there, Coach?
Just first day of pass, boys. Let's go out there and let's set the tone right out the gate, man. Don't go out there like trying to dip your foot in the swimming pool and see if it's cold or not. We just gotta dive right in that bitch. You know what I mean? So let's go out there, let's set the tone, and let's have a hell of a day today, all right, boys? Let's do this shit.
When we're in our group teaches, we'll remind y'all because the whole front structure today, we're going to special teams. So when we get into these drills, just let's have the effort and the energy there. I'm making sure that we're knowing where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing. All right, right here. Rob kind of went.
Effort and energy. Effort and energy is what I'm taking from this, and we're going to set the tone. We're coming out here as defensive linemen, looking like it. We're jogging out on the field. Actually, we're sprinting out on the field. We're trying to be the first ones out there ready to go and looking the part. So, and I think if you start there day one, then that's going to create that culture, that that standard. This is what we do. We run out on the field and we look the part and we set the tone. I love it.
Yes, sir. Like you heard Coach say, we ain't sticking the toe in. We diving in that bitch. Like everybody think they nice, that he nice and cute and cuddly, with the big hair in the back. But you mess with Big Oosh, you want to. Like he a coach now. But one thing I love, Chico, and I want to tip the chat to this, as we compete against each other, offense and defense. You heard Coach Hilo say, when it's our turn to go out there, we want to run out there on the field, want to be first out there. I want y'all to visualize a boxing match, two opponents, and it's round 3, and both of them sitting on the stool. That first one off that stool to the middle of the ring, it just sends a message to the other.
It sends a message.
It just sends a message. And so he was telling them, like, look, I know we're going to get tired today, but by the time we get to that third and fourth page in the script, run out there, suck it up, like beat the offense on the field, be standing out there waiting on them. Have them in the mindset like, damn, these jokers ain't tired. Like they won't bend, they won't break. What can we do? And that kind of thing just instills competition amongst the D line and the offensive line, but also just instills, that confidence and that I'm in shape, I'm ready for this. Let's just go ball. And like Coach said, I mean, you diving in, you're not sticking your toe in. You can't go out there and be like, oh, let me feel this out and get a couple of reps in, then start hitting. No, you got to go out there and hit, man. Like it's football time.
That's true. I went to the beach yesterday, and I want my kids go jump into the water. I'm always easing in there like an old man. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it's so cold. Man, dive your ass in the water, man.
Yeah, you got to get in, man.
You got to just get in. Other than that, you're going to be,
Yeah.
Yeah, every little, yeah.
What Pego say, just dive in that bitch.
Just dive up in that bitch night.
Big Ooze.
Big Ooze. Loving Big Ooze, man. Loving his energy.
Yeah, the other thing that he said to Chico, and you can speak to this from your spring practice days or even August practice days.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to get hurt in football standing up. Stay off the ground. You have to get the ground in practice. Like we out here to get better. We out here to sharpen each other, but we're not out here to hurt somebody, particularly on a team where you absolutely got to have everybody. If we're going to be in Dallas for the Big 12 championship, win that and go to the CFP, we need every person of this team as healthy as they can be for as long as they can be. And you also heard Coach Hilo say do some nicks and bruises from the last season and some surgeries and people coming back. You're already thin in the DB room. Although they will be back, you're kind of thin for practice right now. So, like, hey, don't make it worse, by they're doing some silly stuff. Let's take it. Let's practice. Let's make each other better. Let's stud up, but stay off the ground. Do you remember that, Chico? Like, hey, man, get up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to take care of each other. But I was thinking when you were saying that, a lot of times in football, especially on the first few days, when people get hurt, when everybody is not on the same page. In other words, like if offensive linemen are going full speed, but the defense line over here trying to take it easy. No, dog, you might as well go full speed, and more than likely you won't get hurt. You get hurt trying to finesse out there and trying to hold up and say, wow, this guy's going easy, and now you messed around and got hurt. Go full speed, go all out, get better, iron sharpens iron, man, especially on that offensive and defensive line. It should be no, pancaking or as we called it, brother-in-lawing or titty bumping, for lack of better words.
Out there cutting deals. Hey, man, don't make me look bad in front of Coach today.
Cutting deals.
I'm going to take it easy on you. You take it on me. Chico, remind me of, let me say this first. The Big Mike Dub City OG, the name of that bracket is UNK and, spell out A-N-D, Chico, live, Live. Go to ESPN Tournament Bracket Challenge. Go to groups. It's a public group. UNK and Chico, live. The and is spelled out. You'll come to the group. Put your bracket in. Let's see what you got, dog. Chico, I was about to say, you remember the Rocky movie where Sylvester Stallone as Rocky was going against Thunder Lips Hulk Hogan? And he was like, hey, man, let's just walk around. I hit you, you hit me.
Right.
Rocky wanted the brother-in-law that thing. Thunder Lips said, hell no. So that's when you hit football guys, your brother-in-law. That means when two players are gonna cut a deal that we're not gonna go hard against each other today. We're gonna make it look like we practice it, but don't do all that all-out stuff. Make each other look bad.
Exactly.
And we ain't cutting no deals.
We ain't cutting no deals, dog. Another guy who ain't cutting no deals in another position you can't cut deals at, and that is the linebacker. We got Coach Hart right here instructing the linebackers. Actually, this is supposed to be us talking over this, but let me know if you want to play the audio. Okay.
We can talk over this. This was about 3 minutes, so we can talk over it, and then we get done, let it play. What you'll see here, Chico, you want to get under those pads, like under those armpits right there, if I give a description, folks out there. And so having these bands on your wrist helps keep your elbows in, that when you go to drive the guy, you're getting in the right position to control him. So Coach Hart is just walking them through, where he wants that impact to go, right in that breastplate right there. So you control the guy, you can turn him, you can look past him, you can pull him to you, you can sling him off of you. You're in complete control. You get your hands out too wide, as you know, Chico, you play tight end, they can come up under you, break you off and get loose. So those bands and those elbows tucked in is just Coach Hart's way of teaching them, like, hey, it's the fundamentals. This is taking place before practice. It's the fundamentals, time to get together as a unit. Let's switch spots. Let's work with each other. Let's give each other, some good techniques so we can get better when practice comes.
Yes, indeed. I played tight end. I also played on the other side of the ball at linebacker. I would have been going through these type of drills right here, and this is great for block shedding and getting off the blocks when the tight ends or offensive linemen are trying to block you. You want to get those hands inside. That way you have that leverage. And what I used to do, I used to grab that shoulder pad plate, and that gives you a lot of leverage to where you can sling that guy here or there. You can control him more now because you have that shoulder pad plate. That's why they're saying get them hands inside and aim right there, dog. Anything outside, you're going to lose leverage. You're not going to have as much power, and you're not going to be able to control the potential blocker. So these little small fundamentals and techniques are essential for being great against the run and coming off those blocks.
And Chico, look at David Kelly back there. Look at General Manager David Kelly back there. He always eyeballing. If the camera stayed on him, that notepad go come out. I'm telling you, hey, the brother smoother.
Yes, indeed. General manager doing what he's doing, and that's looking. He's gonna be looking over everything. Yep. So you might see him in the background of a lot of footage that we might be showing up here.
Yeah, you got Bolapini and Goldberg working out together right there on the far right of the screen. I like this linebacker room, man. You lost some experience and talent, no doubt about that. But you got some depth in this room. You got some talent in this room. I'm expecting some big things out of Jeremiah Brown. So I like what Coach Hart has in this room. I like the time that he takes to teach technique, and then not teach technique. When we run the audio, he's always talking about why. This is why we do this. Don't just do it because I said do it. I want you to understand how this is going to benefit you as a player by doing it.
Yes, indeed. So I'm going to play the audio. You guys can leave your comments right now. I'm going to be featuring some comments while this is playing. This is Coach Hart going through drills with his linebackers.
I don't need all that. All I need is just get a good linebacker stance, hands here. All right, pull him out just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, you see what happened? When he pulls out, because of the wristband, it makes his elbows do what? Come in, right? Yep. And that's why we want his elbows. We want his elbows tight to his rib cage right here. Thumbs up. So I just want to see you sitting right there. When you pull out, get a little tension, and just give me 3 strikes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Putting my hands in the right place, and what you'll find out is if I got my elbows tight to my ribs, my hands automatically fit right in the chest plate where I need them to fit. Everybody got it? Yes, sir. So give me 3 strikes right here. 3 strikes. On me, when I say hit, 3 strikes. I'm in a good stance, right? Don't kill the man in front of you. Just 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Ready? Hit. 1. Keep going. Okay. All right, let me talk it again. Once I say hit, I want 3 fast strikes. I'm not gonna say hit, hit, hit. I say hit 1 time. I want to see you bump, bump, bump. That's it. That's it. Woo, I'm learning. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Set, hit. Good. Nice recall. Now give the band to the other guy. All right. The other guy gonna put him on his wrist. You're gonna pull out your wrist, which is gonna make your elbows come in. All right. When I say hit, give me 3 good strikes. Ready? Hit. All right, you see how it fit, right? You see how it fit. Now, get the band back to him. All right, let's add the second element to this. This time I wanted to give my 3 strikes, but I want your right foot to be your power foot. So now I'm here, boom, boom, boom. We got it? There's a little dancing going on here. We're gonna have a little dance today.
Your foot should be in the ground before you make contact.
Yes, ready, hit. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Switch and let the other guy go. Nice, very nice, very good flag. Very good.
Like French wearing number 37 out there, just in case anybody wondering.
School today. All right, woo. Very good. Somebody said, woo. All right, ready, set, hit. Boom, boom, boom. Good. On the other piece after that, let's do what? Now I got my strike right with my elbows in tight. Hands, I got my power foot. Now it's the only way I gotta bring now. Bring my hips. Boom, boom, boom. Bring that hip that time, okay? Bring the hip. Coach JB gonna want you to bring that back foot. That's for the next lesson. Good job, Coach JB. Here we go. Yeah. Let's go left foot. Left foot, guys. Left foot is your power foot. Here we go. Ready, hit, boom, boom, boom. Come out your hips. Make sure you come out your hips. Other side. Let's go. Other side.
As this ends out, this is probably something you guys will see them practice on. Well, you might not see, but this is what they'll probably do, probably 3 times a week, at practice, just so this can be second nature to them, This is a part of being a linebacker. You know what I mean? You're going to have guys approaching you, trying to block you. You're going to have to shoot them hands inside to get them up off of you, and you're going to have good technique doing that. And this is the start of it right here of those fundamentals of Coach Hart.
Well said, Chico. Just drilling down the fundamentals, creating great habits in the spring so they're being instilled throughout the spring, throughout fall camp in August, and thereby in the real game situation. You want it to be habit form. You want it to be second nature, muscle memory, where you're not grabbing some guy out wide that my elbows need to be touching my ribs, get him like up under his armpits, and that way I have the leverage to steer him where I want to go versus him being in control.
100%.
Chico, this may not work, Chico. I'm going to throw you a curveball before we go to the next clip. Vet is having some problems. She says she like Chuck out there on the short bus. So put us to the side and go to ESPN.com, and I'm gonna show them how to walk through this thing, even if you ain't got the link.
All right, let's see if we can do this. And this is me without the link. So
yeah, this without the link. This is
we go.
real world.
Let me go ahead and type it in first before Booty Talk 95 come up.
You know, we don't want your browser history. Clear history. Hey, my closest friends know anything ever happened to me, before y'all call my mama, clear my browser history.
Clear my browser history.
then call my mama. Call the ambulance. Clear my browser history. Then call my mama. Don't have family get on my laptop.
Lord. Oh, hey, hold on. All right, we're gonna get into this, but remind me to ask you about Jerry.
Okay.
All right, great.
All right, so now when you go to ESPN.com, y'all, why vet in the back of class like Chuck, you see that tournament challenger right there. All you gotta do is click that.
Where is it? Because I need to see it
right
too.
there in the middle.
Oh, right there in the middle.
Yeah, the big thing. Yep.
The big thing.
Okay. Now, you see where it say groups. Well, it went away for a second.
Let me see. Fill out.
You had a thing called groups right there.
Create a group or join a group.
Join a group. Yep. Join a group.
Okay. Or groups right here.
Yeah. So you're gonna go to groups. Then you're gonna. I don't know. He ain't paid his internet bill, y'all.
What is going on?
But you saw when it said groups, it was a place where you can type in the name of the group. All you're gonna do is type in UNK and Chico live in that space.
I don't know what's going on right now, but it is.
It could be high traffic right now, YVet. If you're getting that same thing, it should be high traffic. But if you go to groups, UNK and Chico live spelled out, you'll be able to join it without the link.
Yeah. Especially if you paid your internet bill.
Yeah.
But there it is right there.
Yeah. We know he. We know.
I'm stealing mine from McDonald's over there. McDonald's pretty close by. So
hey, we know the shake machine don't work. We know the internet don't.
Already. Let me see here. What we got next?
You said something about Jerry.
Okay. Did you see Jerry Springer? What happened with
I did not see Jerry Springer.
Sorry. Did you didn't see what happened with Jerry Springer today?
I did not.
Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. But I was watching, or I just saw a clip, and I don't even know if it was today. It could have been something old, but
yes,
Jerry Springer, you know how stuff pop up on Instagram, and you're like, that was a year ago. But then he just passed away, right? And this is live, guys.
He's been dead, man. I don't know.
Okay, been dead. Well, he left a video for his kids. Like he had estranged kids or kids that secret kids, that's what as the article said, right? And they were by a black woman, but he was already married to a white wife and had 2 daughters. So he basically said in the video that the wife didn't allow him once she found out that he fell in love with this black woman and then had a son. She didn't allow him to take care of the son or to visit the son. He still went and visited the mother, eventually having another daughter with the black lady. So now he has 2 kids, a son and a daughter, but he also has 2 with his wife. And before he died, he left his will. He left the 2 kids with his wife, the 2 daughters, his house in New Orleans. He left the 2 mixed kids that he couldn't see. He left them everything. Houses in Mississippi, I think Georgia, Florida, his whole estate, all of his investments and everything. Maybe Arlie will come on with this, and she's in the green room right now. Maybe we need to bring her up.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Hold on.
What do you think about that?
I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. And you might want to just put me on the screen, Chico.
Oh Lord, here we go.
My fellow Americans, especially those who watch UNK and Chico live on Sunday nights, specifically this live program that you're witnessing. I offer my sincere apologies because Chico had forgotten to be reminded about Jerry. And I said, you want to tell us something about Jerry. And it led to where we are. I apologize. I shouldn't have reminded him. The name Jerry should not have come out of my mouth. And we would not be down this old ass rabbit hole because he just seen something on Instagram. Please accept my apologies. God bless you. God bless America. That's when you fade to black. That shit was presidential right there, Chico. They know that was presidential right there, Chico. My bad, y'all. I shouldn't have reminded that man.
See, people. I'm just gonna go on because this is what I said today. I said I'm not gonna come on here and I'm not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. We're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Not today. Not today. I just wanted to say about Jerry. I'm sure the chat knew about Jerry. I was just hip on it, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
I just want to say something to you,
That's
Chico.
all.
Just because you just not seeing something don't mean it's new. You want to check dates.
Hey. Debbie Garcia. Oh, now we appreciate you checking in. Shirley Kimball.
That was a good pivot there. That was a good pivot.
Jose said, "Tell him, Uncle."
How you gonna read it that voice? You don't know that man sound like that. How you gonna put that voice on that man?
Chico internet so slow. He just getting updates from last year. Okay, MDJ.
That was a good one, MDJ. That was a good one. Though.
Oh man, ADHD kicking in.
That was a good
Said old news. Okay, I guess it was old news. It just popped up on my timeline. It's new to me. It's just like when you wear some clothes for the first time to school. They new clothes.
Don't do it, Chico. Don't do it.
Okay, don't do it. All right, here we go. Let's go back to another clip from the Colorado Buffaloes. Also, we have a shout out to give. You know, with the great recruiting going on, we got to give a shout out to D-Box for his birthday.
D-Box.
Coach Corey Phillips put that up on Twitter, so I just want to give a shout
out to Robert Moody checking in from Zurich, Switzerland. Bahamas with us and
V Gates.
Yeah, man. But Zurich, Switzerland is in the house.
100%. We all over the world.
Yeah, worldwide. Top flight spirit of the world, Craig.
We streaming all over the world. It's Uncle Neely and Big Dog. Oh, okay. As we go to the next clip right here. Is it going slow motion on you guys too? I think y'all done manifested the slow internet over here.
Dragging, don't worry about it.
Okay, don't worry about it. Just tell us what's happening right here, Unc.
Yeah, that's just Coach Prime. It's the end of practice, and he always going to call up a position coach, pre-practice and post-practice, one of the position, one from offense, one from defense, to speak. I think Kevin Mathis, secondary coach, defensive back coach, speaks, and then he asked defensive staff and offensive staff who had a great practice and lets them close it out. So that's Kevin Mathis, played for the Saints and played with the Cowboys with Coach Prime. And he's the DB coach, has two sons on the team. It's a family affair there in Colorado. So that's just him talking about getting the most out of practice, getting the most out of your reps, write down your goals, see that you reach the goals for the day, for the week, for the month. Don't just come out here and go through the motions. Don't take any of this for granted. And so, the players, you can see the body language, they're soaking it up, they're taking it in because they know this is another guy on their staff that's been there and done that. That was metrics wise was not supposed to be in the NFL as a DB, but with heart and tenacity, always made the team wherever he was. And so people know to listen to Kevin, aka Fella Mathis, when he's standing in the circle there.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
A quote from Uncle Neely. We need to put that on a t-shirt. Coming soon. Absolutely.
Oh, now. Chico, who we got in the green room? We got Chuck, Ollie. What we got going on?
All right. We're going to go to Hollywood with our entertainment news of the night. Let's bring it in. If we can bring it in the correct way. Not like that, but like this. Ollie, how you doing?
Hey, guys. It's my birthday weekend.
Happy birthday, Ollie. Happy birthday.
I'll put a HBD in the chat for Ollie. So yesterday was a birthday, not today, but yesterday was a birthday. So
I'm still celebrating.
Oh, now?
I had to work yesterday, so I have to celebrate. People tell me, I'm sorry, happy belated birthday. I'm so sorry, I forgot to say it. I celebrate. I'm that age the entire year. So whenever y'all want to celebrate, it's good for me. I'm just saying.
Oh, now?
I'm my little head.
They putting up the happy birthdays in the chat right now. Y'all make sure I wish Ollie a happy birthday.
Hey, The way this world is turning and the way folks checking out of this camp, oh my God, I'm so grateful to
Celebrate it.
have another day.
Mm-hmm.
So grateful to have another year.
Like I told Chico before you came on, should something happen to old Unc, y'all clear my browser history, then call the people.
Yep. I just got all of I told my friends we were going to another friend's funeral. And I was like, hey, this is the password into my phone. I need y'all need to be able to get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? Get in, take it out, and move it on. Here's her phone. These are all of her things. I made sure my best cousin, shout out to Nicole Peppers Crosby. I made sure she knew what the code was. I told her what, I ain't tell her the numbers. I said, it is such and such. She was like, okay, I got it. Because somebody need to protect me from myself. I don't want my death to, overshadow my life.
Well, we talk about life here. This is what we do.
Speaking of life here and overshadowing, before we go to entertainment report, Wyvette Port out of Memphis. I know Memphis Public School was just a little bit above Jackson Public School, but we're gonna get this thing figured out.
Uh-oh.
You ain't got to create no Disney account where they charge you. Like, don't like you look, go back, take your time, take a deep breath, walk through it step by step. You ain't got it. It's free to play. Trust old on, man.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I missed the point.
Well, tell us what we need to be talking about. What's been going on in entertainment news?
I do want to say this.
Okay.
So you were talking about Jerry Springer, and yeah, Jerry Springer had a major role in a play, and that's where they took that information from. He didn't have no illegitimate little colored children that he had. That came from a play called Blood Money, where Springer had a cameo role in 2020. It was a virtual play. And in the play, Springer's character says, I told her that if I had to accept the life without you, she would not get a red cent of my fortune. And Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do whatever you want. That was from a virtual play in 2020. Jerry Springer didn't have no illegitimate children.
Get out of here.
Believe in the damn thing.
Let me just tell you, y'all realize when we came into 2025 that
you believe it too, Unc.
He did, and it's okay.
I don't apologize to the world that I even brought the shit up.
There's a new link out there, and I'm gonna figure out how to share it with Chico so that he can share with all the listeners. It's a Green Book link to be able to fact check some of these things that are coming out into the world. Because guess what? They don't fact check on X, Meta, nothing. Now we're in the community forum now, and so whatever you say, you can say Arlie is a billionaire, and we're gonna go with it. Let's go with it.
Clearly, the Chico and Uncle Chico don't fact check nothing either.
No,
and that's why I brought it up so to see what
so that Arlie can fact check it.
And then Arlie can fact check it. There you go.
Not why you brought it up.
See, that's so Arlie can fact check it.
That's Chico, all. I got your back. We here.
I appreciate it.
It's gonna take a lot of us to battle Neely together. We have to all come together to battle the Neely.
Yeah,
he brought it up so Arlie can fact check it. Like
Arlie can fact check. That's what we're here for. We tag teaming on you.
We're here. We are here together. Jesus. We're all in this together forever. You know that whole whatever. Anyway,
I think we're all in the same boat, brother and sister.
Oh, I got some of this entertainment news.
I hope I know about it. What you got?
You about to know about it. Man, I was sitting here watching that UAB Memphis game, Chico, and I looked down at my legs, and they were so damn ashy. I said, I got to do something about this. So I got some lotion out the hotel bathroom.
That is like putting water on your leg.
But it is better than what they used to look like. They looked like I had been standing too close to a chalkboard.
Or you was in flour. You just cooking a lot of cakes.
Races on my calves.
Bless your heart. Need to do better.
Look like you've been kicking flour.
Need to do better.
I just did better.
Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all some topics, and you can tell me which one you want to talk about first. Don Robinson, R. Kelly, Diddy and Ye, Wendy Williams. Which one y'all want first?
I don't know Don. Whoever.
You do know Don. Hold on.
Oh, Don. I thought you said Don like a dude. You Don. Okay. Don.
Oh, that was my girlfriend. Don. That was my one right there. What?
Okay, well, let's talk about his girlfriend then.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Don. Recently, Don has admitted live on one of her, she went on her social media and admitted that she had been living in her car for the last 3 years.
Oh, no, you do not have to do that. Of all the women in the world Dawn,
come stay
my
with you.
crush. What? You are? Oh hell no! That ain't gonna happen, Ocho. What? Let me call my brother.
Call right now and get it together. So
What's she at?
apparently,
She in the A?
she's in Los Angeles, but she was she went to Las Vegas, Nevada, stayed with her parents for a while during the pandemic, and then she and her mom just couldn't see eye to eye. Her mama was really verbally, I guess, abusive and making things difficult. So her co-manager in LA said, well, hey, why don't you come stay with me? I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make some room for you. But then she has a dog, he has a dog. They couldn't make that work. So he put her in a hotel. She was in a hotel for like 8 months. And she said she had been really like reviewing how to live in a van, how to live in a car, how to live in a mobile home. And she has been for 3 years living in her car. And she seems happy, guys. Like she really
I
says,
gotta say now, I read the. Does that shirt say I love Neely? Oh, no, say lonely.
it does. It says I love Neely. Yep, go with it.
From what I gathered for when I saw the video, this is by choice, not by financial hardship. Like
No,
this is something she wants to do.
No. She didn't have the means by which to do it, but she has made it a like choice. She didn't say I'm broke. I'm going. She didn't have the. I don't think she has the funds. She's not with En Vogue, and she's only.
Let me tell America something, Chico. You might want to just put it on me again.
Here we go again. Hold on, I got you on.
She got the means to get out that car.
How, Neely? You gonna take her out the car?
You know why Chico laughing? Chico know she's sitting on the means off in that car.
Unbelievable.
Get out that car now.
Muzzle Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, tuning in. And Reverend BJ Nelson, to all my reverends out there.
Listen, you know.
Lord,
Jesus be a muzzle.
Nice.
I've been drinking, so I'm trying to drink water.
Duress, they put her in that car, but she can get out that car.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna tell you. All I'm gonna say is this right here, though. All I'm gonna say is this right here. I can't tell you nothing but what God loves, and that's the truth. But anyways, go on to the next story, Arlie. Easky.
Listen.
Reign Supreme says she's sitting on $1 million.
On $1 million. Unbelievable.
I'm just gonna sip. They say I'm gonna drink my water and I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna drink my water. I've had enough of liquor for everybody this weekend. As my celebration, I'm gonna drink my water. I got big old.
I'm just, before we move on to the next segment, I was just saying that I will go ahead and yield and agree that Duress put her in that car, but Choice keeping her in it. She got options.
I almost say you sound like Kanye, but I ain't gonna go that route.
Well, I think the only thing I think is that at some point, some years ago, and I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find anything because everything was popping up with her news story. But I feel like she had some, I don't know, I don't want to say mental issues back some years back, but maybe some. I'm the baddest bee, and y'all need to watch me. Whatever.
If you watch the video, there's still some mental stuff looking at like that's not a very rational thought she's conveying in that video.
But there are people who are living in their cars and doing that whole van life.
Absolutely, which is why I'm saying it's a choice. But I'm also saying I could tell there's some depression or something there.
Yep.
But she ain't. Hey man, like I said, she can get out that car. Go ahead, Art.
Okay, well, we're gonna pray for Dawn Robinson. She get out the car. I hope that what happens is that she does maybe because they just En Vogue just toured. The three of them did something that, like in Oakland for a game or something. Maybe they'll let her come back. Because Lucy Pearl, they ain't come back. You want to play the video, Chico? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I was just looking at. I don't want to play the video.
He got a crush on her. He like looking at her. You know, she's still a beautiful lady.
This was my girl, though, man.
Hey, so while we doing this chat, particularly the men's folks out there, but the women too, because you like. Who was the baddest one in En Vogue to y'all? Drop their names. Say who.
Terry. No, what's the other one name?
It's Dawn. Period. It was always been Dawn.
It was Terry, Dawn. What's the other one name? It's two other
ones. The other ones.
Chico said we don't care. The one that played in Juice. What was her name? Cindy. Thank you, Neely. Sorry. Cindy the finest. Was Cindy the finest to you, Neely?
I'm gonna go with Cindy or Terry. So give me Cindy, Terry, Cindy.
Okay, very good. Very good. So
Dawn.
Put Keisha Love on the screen. Put Keisha and Love on the screen.
What's she say?
Easy. Dang. Read it, Unc.
Let America read it. They can read, baby.
I like
Matter
your
of fact,
grandma. Mine didn't say that. Mine didn't. Mine
the
told me to go
world
get my
can read it, not
books.
just America.
She can get out that car.
My grandmama told me to go get my lesson, as they said. She told me to go get my lesson. I did not learn properly because if I did, I'd have a
She can get out
bang.
of She can get out of that car in many ways, like
many
ways. As
Y'all
they said
don't
on the
want
movie back in the
y'all
day.
don't want her to have to
I'll say
lean
this.
on no
Listen,
staff to get
man,
out the car.
All I know is
all she need to do is go check out Miss B Nasty. I think that's her name is. She do a lot of stuff in the car. Dawn could go crazy on OnlyFans in the car. What?
I'm about to get me an OnlyFans page.
If Jada Pinkett can go tell Nate that she in the bind, Dawn can call Chico.
No, well.
Set it off, Nate. I'm in the bind.
Oh,
no, you can call me for that, but you can call a whole bunch of. You're a beautiful, famous celebrity. There's some people. Man, you better call them NBA players. It's some NBA players out there.
Songs.
Isn't it those young NBA players out there wifing up the
coolest
super chat alert, big Pat with the super chat.
Super chat. Big up hit. When I see you, Arlie, we'll set.
Thank you, Big Pit.
My bad, man. I ain't know he was thinking doing the job. I thought he was sub.
You knew it.
You just cut it. Damn, Big Pit. You'd have did me like Chico, and I reminded him of Cherry.
In my birthday.
That shot.
Okay, next up, y'all. Let me try to get this back on them. Yes, T-Voters, my Arlie
OnlyFans coming soon.
It is. It's gonna have a cute name though, because I don't want it to be associated with me. So y'all gonna have to find
Arlie fans.
I
could, but I don't want my name associated with it. I'm scared that they're gonna tell my mama.
Pause and just keep rewinding, then press play. Rewind, play. Rewind, play. Rewind, play. They can do that for free.
No. Okay. Anyway.
I did. All they gotta do. I was trying to plug her movie again with the opening sex scene.
Oh.
All they gotta do is go watch Probable Cause, press play, hit rewind, press play, hit rewind. You ain't gotta pay no fees.
Neely, you messing up my money.
Just go watch. Just go hit rewind.
Why you messing with my money?
The process of seeing it many times like that.
I'm trying to help Dawn with her money. Y'all need to get in the chat. Get Dawn in the chat.
Hey, Dawn, we need you as a guest on UNK CHICO. And yeah, does she have an Instagram?
She did, because that's how she was doing her whole thing.
I thought it was.
That's how she was like posting it.
All right, let's go to the next story while I try to go to her Instagram.
Go find it. Okay, y'all listen. So I want to talk about R. Kelly right quick. Baby, I think, you know how we had Trapped in the Closet? It was like 26 of them or something. We about to have Trapped in the Prison. And it's going to be some...
Lord.
R. Kelly jumped on the Lord Chris Brown. Like they had a little Chris Brown challenge with the song, not Residuals. Yeah, it's what it's called. And he did the thing. I am not condoning the behavior, let me just put this out there now, of R. Kelly. But the man is talented as hell. I mean, he started almost like he did when we had the like in the closet. And then he's like, I got 2 minutes. Let's get it. And then he sings. Then he remixes it. His voice sounds like Water for the Crystal. Then he's like, they call him for the yard, the wreck, something. Gotta go. 1 minute, 58 seconds. He said he had 2 minutes. He left 2 seconds to spare. The ish was classic.
They say he done wrote 20 albums, not 20 songs.
25.
Yeah, he said he done wrote some albums off in that thing.
He said he has been in prison. He has written 25 albums. But this is something I want people to consider. Now, if I owe you $8 million, but I'm in prison and I don't have the money, or my money has been exhausted by going to, I'm going to have to serve my time. Why not let me put out music that will get money, that will allow me to pay my debts to society?
Well, even if you don't allow that, the very people who want money for the victims, who then also go out there and say, don't stream any of his music, you're hurting the victims. So whether you let him put new stuff out or not, you can still be going to play his old stuff and the money goes directly to the victims anyway. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I bumped Trapped in the Closet just yesterday because when he opened that cabinet and out came a midget,
Lord.
I can honestly say I don't listen to it, but I did listen to some other people's commentary on it. I did look at this because I thought it was just fascinating, and I wanted to hear what he sounded like because they had put out something maybe about 3 or 4 months ago saying it was R. Kelly and it was not in fact him. But I researched this one, and his attorney said this is him. He did sing it. Yada yada yay yada yay. Like it sounds good. Like he sounds good. Are you gonna play it, Chico?
Mm-mm.
I don't think we could play it for
We got our own
copyright reason.
Okay, very good. It sounds delightful. And he's asking, where is his money? He gave y'all 34, he made y'all billions. Why ain't nobody putting no money on his commissary? Like he's asking some very important questions.
Maybe they don't like what you got convicted for, Mr. Kelly.
Very
He
true.
goes to the cabinet. He walks to the cabinet. He goes to the cabinet. Now he's opening the cabinet. Now pause the movie because I'm about to say.
I got tired of that trapped in the closet stuff. I didn't like that.
I got
tired of it.
But the man is a midget.
What's your name, Mr. Biggs? I'm going, Mr. Biggs. What the hell is going on? What you mean, what's going on? When he was the one with Shantae Moore, that was I liked it. Just because you're sleeping with you don't
focus and tell us about Wendy Williams.
Oh, what'd you say?
Focus.
Oh, focus.
Tell us about Wendy Williams.
So Wendy Williams was on The View the other day, and unfortunately, Neela, you sent me an article that says she's going to be free, but she's not. What's happening is the judge is even trying to clamp down on her even harder, saying that she needs to go into a facility that is even more restrictive than where she already is. They tried to arrest her niece. That took her just out they say anybody can come see you, your family can come, whoever can come. Her niece took her out to dinner. It turned into a police were called, but on The View the other day she talked about how she had gone to
so she did do The View. She was on there.
She did do The View, yes. She did she's done several interviews, and that's the judge's issue. The judge is like, you can't be doing, you're not restricted enough. You're talking too much, you're doing too much. But then on the other hand, they're saying you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. So for those who don't know, Wendy Williams is under conservatorship. Back in 2022, Wells Fargo decided, hey, something going on with your money, and we need somebody to protect you from your money. And so they were able, which is a very scary thought. She has a diagnosis of something with her frontal lobe. They're saying she's in dementia. She doesn't have the support. They've talked about her sobriety issues. There are a lot of different things that are going on. She's, left her position as the host of the Wendy Williams show, and she's staying in a restrictive assisted living facility. She is allowed to go out with permission. Like she had to get permission to go to her father's 94th birthday party in Miami. She had to get and she could only go. First, the judge denied it, but I'm assuming with so much backlash, they were like, we'll let you go. But you got to go with an attorney, and they have to be with you the whole time. So she goes to her dad's party. She was only allowed to stay a short amount of time. The police were called when her niece took her out to dinner. No big deal. It wasn't a big deal thing. So they're looking at trying to put her in a more restrictive setting. And she's all along, and she sounds way better than she has sounded in previous years. So it's just really hard to say. When you look at Britney Spears is under the same thing. And you see her dancing on her little pole, her little bit of outfits on and twirling and talking crazy. So it's hard to say. But they don't never go get Uncle Fred and make him go to no conservatorship. Uncle Boo Boo, like why? Is it money related? Do y'all think?
Hey, look, let me tell you something about what is it called again? Or what?
A conservatorship.
And what's the key word of that? Conserve. If you ain't got shit, you ain't got shit to conserve. It don't apply to folks with money.
Apparently
that's why Big Mama in the front room in the hospital bed ain't got no conservatorship. Because Big Mama ain't got nothing to conserve.
I guess not. But it feels interesting. I've tried to look up the legalities of it with the conservatorship and the guardianship, because it feels like y'all are protecting. Like, why are you protecting me from my money? If I run it in the ground, then so be it. What's the point? Like, other people are allowed to do whatever. They allow me to buy a house or make a bad decision or whatever. How is it that
we need to spend your money too? Whoever out there that has their hand in the pot, They need to spend that money too. They don't need her spending
Perhaps
all the
that's
money.
it has not made any sense because it didn't come. Typically, it comes from a family member. Like we're concerned about our mom or our brother or whoever. This came from Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Maya in the chat says Wendy sounds coherent.
She
I
does.
didn't see it. So if she's able to stand the rigors of the bright lights of a TV show, it's hard to fake that. I thought she must be all right, as we say. Oh, no.
I mean, now I saw her. She will, deflect to her whoever's with her. Like, explain this so and so to him as if she's having some memory lapses or whatever.
Like I had to do with Chico. I had to complete it. Like, see, he just did it. Then I had to complete the sentence and form from time to time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Sweet Carolina was saying that her son did it, and her son. Well, it's a back and forth. She's saying her son did not take the money. The people saying it was some money being taken that wasn't approved. It's just a lot of back and forth, and I feel really bad because it appears that this isn't going to be settled anytime soon. And the judge that's on the case in New York is really making a go for putting her in a more restrictive situation, and she's already restrictive.
Chico, I just saw a text from Chuck 30 minutes ago. You had Chuck backstage all that time, man.
I didn't see Chuck backstage. Chuck ain't been on here.
You're a dirty bastard, man.
Chuck ain't been back here. Chuck to pull the fast one on you.
Oh,
Y'all go get Chuck. I'm gonna get back to my cocktails for my birthday.
Like it was?
So you was on the cocktails last week. You started early, didn't you?
I wasn't. Not last week. Chico, don't say that.
Right. No, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's you celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, celebrate
you coming on.
As long as you want to, as hard as you want. Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Me and Big Pitt celebrating. Where's Big Pitt? Where is he?
Oh, he's in the chat.
I don't mean in the chat, but where is he?
Where you at, Big Pitt?
I think
Big Pitt said.
You said Bay Springs.
Batesville. I think in Batesville, Panola County.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Pop, pop, pop. Jose Blanco. They last the whole year. I mean, I was born that whole year.
She go out here spreading lies on Ollie. What are you talking about?
What lie you talking about? Oh, yeah, I wasn't drinking last week.
Oh. Damn, she's drinking now, though.
Okay, moving to Memphis. My whole family in Memphis, Big Pitt.
It was last show.
I was not drinking the last show.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
What is this, McDowell's? Thank you, Ollie. We appreciate you for taking us to Hollywood. You celebrate your birthday. Enjoy. And
it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Don't throw all your money in the blue flame.
Yeah, she dropped it
you said not at the blue flame.
Not the blue flame. Don't throw all of it at blue flame.
I don't go to the flame.
I was trying to entertain the troops by doing Uncle Luke is a birthday. Because one thing about Arlen, when she hear Uncle Luke, she gonna pump it, and you talked over to pump it away.
Neither that ain't my song. If you play
back that ass up is the song, but I'm trying to do a birthday song because it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
I'm about to make everybody in the chat get up. When they hear that intro,
birthday, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, Big Pitt. That's for you.
All right. We're gonna let y'all continue that on FaceTime together.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Ollie.
Chico worry about Jerry Black children.
I can't believe that just debunked to the whole. Just killed my whole little thoughts about it. Man. I thought Jerry was
that was a hell of a debunk right there.
Killed it real fast, but I just happened to see that though before I came on. I was like, unbelievable.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was Jerry Springer at first until I looked it up. I was like, wait a minute, that's Jerry damn Springer. He didn't had a show after he died, then went viral.
Salty Vet say Arlie drinks every show. Yeah, got a little point there.
Talk about she was drinking last show. Chuck Bishop in the building.
Like he drinking, camera shaking.
Now I had to. Now it's too much. Too much to explain. We good.
Yes, indeed. For the culture, he's at the house now. He's not at Uncle Neely's folks' house anymore.
They kicked him out here. He left them lights on.
Hold on one second. Let me get the audio correct.
We got a little bit of something for the culture going on.
Yeah,
we got something.
Yeah. Okay. I guess he coming for the culture. You had the SWAC tournament this weekend and MEAC tournament. I think he's gonna come in and drop some nuggets on that before we got out of here. I don't know what happened. He just disappeared. You know, Chico, you can disappear. That's one thing, but when you disappear, you really done did it. So he disappeared on us. So I don't know where yet.
Well, let's give a quick little updates. Some Colorado Buffalo
Let's do it.
football dates that we should know about that's coming up real quick, like
Well,
Pro
man,
Day.
First one, I'm gonna give you the first one tomorrow and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday this week. Not only are we having practice Monday and Tuesday, but Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes are hosting the Nike Elite High School Coaches Camp. Elite high school coaches from all over the country are going to be in Boulder. They arrive today. They're going to spend time with Coach Prime on Monday and Tuesday, get to attend the team meeting and attend practice, all to help coaches across America learn how to be better high school coaches and to better prepare their student athletes for the rigors of college football. So I'll be having some updates tomorrow on that on the morning run, but those coaches will be here for 2 days. So we'll be getting to meet some of them, talk to them about what they're getting out of their experience and spending time with Coach Prime, his coordinators, his position coaches, the players, you name it. They're going to go through 2 days of doing what Colorado football does. That's this Monday and Tuesday. You mentioned Pro Day. That's on April the 4th here in Boulder, Colorado, the Colorado Buffaloes Pro Day. But this Nike Elite High School camp, man, is going to be something special that Nike is putting on. And for them to have selected, Coach Prime and Colorado football to host it is a big, big testament to what's going on here.
Already. Let's get into some of For the Culture with Dr. Chuck Bishop.
Let me say first and foremost, guys, shout out to everybody in Atlanta. You guys are huge in Atlanta. Everywhere I went, it was definitely, man. Shout out, say hello to UNK CHICO. So that was really awe-inspiring to kind of see that the impact that you guys are really having within the culture. So,
well, man, appreciate that love. Atlanta is certainly a great market for us. Shout out to Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, New York City, Charlotte, and Chicago. Those are our top markets. But Atlanta comes in number one just about every month.
Yeah, I can tell. I definitely can tell.
Dope.
Yeah, but spent the week at the swag tournament, huge swag tournament. Southern, the ladies.
Not like you washing clothes.
Well, you can't hear me?
No, we can hear you, but sound like a tidal wave going on behind you too.
I don't know what's going on.
Is that a fan? Is that a fan blowing into the microphone?
Nah.
Yeah, we can hear you, but it got like this static backup to it. You must be going live from the Blue Flame. You still in Atlanta?
I'm back in Houston.
Oh,
let me see. Let me see. Can I make sure I got everything squared away?
All right. Y'all let us know in the chat also. Did y'all hear the same type of feedback? Let us know out there. Let me see. Look off to the side like
you really solving some problems.
Right.
hey, Chico, that's that look when you cheating on the test and your teacher catch you, but you say you do this?
Yeah.
Like,
you know you cheated.
Keep trying to think.
Hey, let me tell you real quick. I'll tell you a strategy for cheating that I used to do. My strategy was to do it so blatantly, like right in their face, that they don't believe that you're actually doing it.
You ain't no way.
Ain't no way he doing that.
Chico, I got one similar, and I'm gonna tell you who did it because he tell it publicly. My brother, in his heavy drinking days, he came up with this strategy. He went up to the headquarters of Mississippi Highway Patrol to renew his license, but guess what he did? He went up there drunk so that he'd look drunk on his picture. So if he ever got pulled over, he would look drunk like his picture.
Who does this? Let alone who thinks of this, dog?
Drunk? That joker went up there lit, took the picture lit. He said, no, you got to understand. See, when I handle my license and I'm drunk, I'm going to be drunk on the picture. They're going to be like, oh, he like this all the time.
Yeah, this is how he normally look. He normal. He ain't drunk.
Forget that he done hit 3 cars and he in the ditch.
Oh, man.
It's like, come on, dog.
Right, that's going to save him. He looked like his picture on his ID. Come on, dog.
Are we better now?
Little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, it's still a little bit, but it's much better.
Okay. So winner in the SWAC on the men's side,
You must
Alabama.
have Wendy on the roof holding that antenna.
I know, right? I got my leg back and all that good stuff. But on the men's side in the SWAC, Alabama State, they come from the 5th seed and they win the SWAC tournament. They do a tremendous job in terms of knocking off Jackson State in the SWAC championship game. Electric atmosphere, great representation from both fan bases from Jackson State and Alabama State. And you got to give credit to Alabama State toward the end. They made the plays down the stretch to knock off Jackson State, but they came from the number 5 seed to take the Southwestern Athletic Conference championship. So they will play in the first 4. They got St. Francis, and the winner of that game in Daytona will take on number 1 seed in Florida. So
yeah, so whoever wins is short-lived.
it's short-lived. On the MEAC side, Norfolk State, they won the MEAC, so they will be going on to play. I should say Norfolk State. They got Florida. The winner of St. Francis and Alabama State. It'll be short-lived as well. They got the winner. They got Auburn. So yeah. So we'll see how that works out. The one that I want you to pay attention to, Neely, is on the women's side. Norfolk State and Maryland. Norfolk State won the MEAC championship, and they are going to be the 13th seed, which is the highest seed that an HBCU has had since 2012 when Hampton came in as the number 12 seed. So that's one to kind of keep your eye on. And it's kind of interesting in regards to when you take a look at Norfolk State. They have what looks to be a pretty doggone good team. They got a bunch of 6-footers. They can rebound the ball. They got a young lady, Kiara Wheeler. She is a double-double machine. Another young lady by the name of Diamond Johnson. She is a tremendous basketball player. Started out at Rutgers, was a Big Ten freshman, all-freshman team, went on to NC State and played very well at NC State. And then she played her last year here at Norfolk State. She's averaging close to 20 points a game and roughly 6 or so assists a game. So tremendous ball player. That's going to be an interesting 4-13 seed when they take on Maryland. And then, of course, the SWAC representative, the Southern Jaguars. They won the SWAC. So shout out to those teams. It was a tremendous week in terms of watching a lot of basketball. Did a little bit of radio work with the Alcorn Radio Broadcast Network. Shout out to them in terms of broadcasting some of those games. But, man, hot and heavy with regards to basketball.
Jose Blanco in the chat, good luck on your interview tomorrow. Good night to you as well. We're going to keep on cooking right here. Starting with your ending there, Chuck, man, shout out to Southern Jaguars, the ladies. If I'm not mistaken, they were essentially number 1 the whole season, won the regular season, and won the tournament. You know, sometimes that just doesn't happen in SWAC play. You have a team that was running hot and then run into some issues in the tournament. I also want to say, man, from an overachievement as far as expectations were concerned, no one expected after Coach Reed left to go to Charlotte and taking that amount of talent with her for Jackson State women to be right back in the mix. So, man, wonderful job to the new coaching staff on the women's side of Jackson State ball for getting them in the mix. And then, Chuck, a quick I told y'all so. They didn't win it, but I told you Bethune-Cookman can't be slept on the boys' side, man. They one ball bounce or one player away from really being a dominant force in the SWAC.
Tremendous basketball team. When you talk about Brian Freeman and Trey Thomas, they got some guys that can really fill it up. So it'll be interesting to see. I think you're going to get some teams that are going to get some invites to continue to play some postseason ball. I think Jackson State men will be right there in the mix in terms of getting an invite somewhere. There's an HBCU basketball invitational this weekend that will be taking place in Charlotte, North Carolina. That they're getting some traction. They're out actively trying to solicit teams to come. They're going to try to get a representative from the SWAC, MEAC, CIAA, and SIAC to play over the weekend. That tournament will be March 20th through the 24th. So shout out to those guys. I've got an opportunity to meet the sponsors this weekend. They've been putting in yeoman work in terms of having another platform, another venue, if you will, for HBCU athletics to showcase some of the talent and get some postseason action.
That's right, Big Pit in the comments. Coach Reggie Theus is Bethune-Cookman, also the athletic director, and has really turned that program around. I think he got about 13 or 14 wins, in conference this year, and was in the semis against Jackson State. And there was pretty good dominant victory by Jack State, but just by the fact that he's gotten them there to let them in the tournament and can get 10 wins and above. Next stop 15, next stop 20. So that's why I say not to be slept on. I hope that that HBCU tournament in Charlotte, man, really takes off. That some of the people that did not make their conference championship and win it will take up that invitation and go play there because it's just good exposure for the brands.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great exposure for the brand. So I think you had a couple tournaments that went under. So it's a great opportunity for them to really showcase not only themselves, but the brand of HBCU basketball. So I really do hope that you get some great representation. Charlotte, of course, great basketball city. CIAA was there for a long time, and they just had a tremendous atmosphere there in Charlotte. So I think it's going to be a great venue. So we'll see how things turn out, and we'll see who gets those invitations to that particular tournament.
Chuck, before we let you get out of here, I want to pivot to spring ball for the culture across HBCU land. Of course, our Jackson State Tigers, our alma mater, won the HBCU National Championship there in the Celebration Bowl. Congrats again to Coach T.C. Taylor and that staff. We all know college football, no matter where you're playing as a quarterback league. Last year in the SWAC, you had a lot of significant injuries at quarterback. As you look around spring ball for the SWAC going forward, are those quarterbacks around the SWAC back healthy? Are there open battles? Who going into spring ball has the upper hand going into the season?
I think you got a lot of open battles looking around the SWAC, but obviously Jackson State bringing their quarterback back, that's going to be huge in terms of the continuity of the program. They got a lot of pieces coming back. If you ask a lot of people that follow HBCU football, Jackson State probably did it a year too soon. So they're going to be a formidable team in terms of some of the pieces that they're bringing back. But you look around both the SWAC and MEAC, and it's very interesting. You both, have a quarterback, and you will go far. And it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out of the spring, out of those battles. As we always know, those transfers continue to pour in after the school year is over, and sometimes all the way up until the first week of practice. So, keep your eyes open in terms of some of the pieces that transfer back over to HBCU sports.
Absolutely well said. There is a transfer portal that opens up right after spring ball ends, at the end of the semester across college football. And if you look at like the names of a James Houston who left Florida for Jackson State, he didn't get to Jackson State about the first week of August,
Exactly.
Not the second week. So these teams are a long way from being settled before they kick off with week 0 Labor Day weekend. Want to give a shout out to Melvin Davis Jr., MDJ Original, who has been licensed with many HBCUs and does business the right way. He says, as it relates to that tournament there in Charlotte, I hope they get the money right. I heard those guys on the Breakfast Club and the schools are only getting about $25K. We know the money has to be right. It has to cover expenses, has to be worth being there. But we also know, Chuck, starting these things off, somebody got to go in the hole.
Yeah, year one is always very hard. Year one is always very hard. You hope that it gains some traction. But like you said, they've been beating the bushes. They were on the Breakfast Club. They were at the CIAA tournament, at the SIAC tournament, at the MEAC tournament. I saw them down and talked with them down at the SWAC tournament. So they're going about doing things kind of the right way. And like you said, year one is always trying to get through year one. But if it is a positive if it is a positive sort of thing that goes through year one, we'll continue to see this this platform continue to grow. And it just, like I said, it gives these HBCU programs an opportunity for postseason ball.
And I tell you what, Chuck, I appreciate them being on the Breakfast Club and being in Atlanta. But as I mentioned, Charlotte is in the top 5 in views in UNK CHICO Live. So until they come on UNK CHICO Live, they ain't trying.
That's a good point. Great point. That is an excellent point. You guys have expanded your brand immensely. I saw it up close in Atlanta this weekend. I continue to say kudos to you guys for what you're doing.
Now, we appreciate you, Chuck, dropping by on Sunday nights for the culture, sharing us the updates of HBCU news. Of course, y'all can find Chuck on his own broadcast, Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on YouTube and Facebook. Chuck, we will see you on next Sunday night with more news for the culture.
No doubt, man. Looking forward to it, man. I always appreciate it, fellas.
All right, tell Wendy you get that aluminum foil out of hands, come out the roof to signal back.
You good now, huh? Come on down.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Before we get up out of here, we got to leave on on an UNK CHICO type note.
Uh-oh. It could be anything.
It could be anything. So we're gonna do like a little toss up.
Okay.
What am I going to choose? What am I going to choose?
Uh-oh.
Should we take it back to the old school and do a top 5 draft real quick?
What's the category?
What's the category? Top 5 greatest rivalries in sports. You want to go there?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with, of course, the Iron Bowl, Alabama versus Auburn. Y'all let us know in the chat what y'all think about this one. Alabama, Auburn, the Iron Bowl.
I love that one. Ain't nothing like it. But because this is March, I'm going to go tobacco road and talk about regular season or postseason. UNC Duke basketball battles.
Ooh, nice. All right. We're going to keep it college football. I was thinking about going to the NBA. Matter of fact, I am going to go to the NBA with my Lakers. Lakers, Celtics. Sports rivalry. I'm going to go there. Top 2 teams in the NBA with the most championships.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. So we got Iron Bowl. We got UNC, Duke. We got Lakers, Celtics. When it's for the NFC championship, not no other time, not regular season. When it's for the NFC championship, I love the history of Cowboys, 49ers.
I would have went Cowboys, Eagles, but you said
No,
Cowboys,
that's every week. That's every weekend. We play them twice.
Okay. All right. You went with your team just like I went with my Lakers. All right, I like that. Reverend BJ Nelson put that one out there too. I guess you use the chat too, don't you?
I think his came up after I said it, but that's okay.
All right, we're gonna go here. Let me see. No, not
man,
gonna
you
go
reading
Miami.
You reading something.
I'm gonna go back to college football and go Michigan, Ohio State.
No, that's a great one. That's a great one.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm not going to do Cowboys, Eagles for my division one, but I am going to do Ravens, Steelers. I love what that has meant over the past 20 years in football because one of them doesn't get to the playoffs because of that game.
Let me tell you this real quick. I just Googled top rivalries, and without looking at it before we gave our answers, we gave 4 of the top 5 ones: Ohio State, Michigan, Lakers, Celtics, Duke, North Carolina, Alabama, Auburn. So I'm going to go with another one off the list that I was going to say anyway, and that's going to be the Yankees versus the Red Sox, New York versus Boston.
Next one, because I'm a Yankees fan, so you took mine and you're cheating by reading the damn list. I ain't got no list. So I got a rivalry that has stood the test of time, and yes, I'm hating. I'm shooting shots at Chico. Give me the greatest rivalry that never should have happened: Chico versus a church window. Yeah.
Chat, y'all help me out, man. Y'all help me out. Y'all, maybe we need to do a cash. We're gonna pass the collection plate around for Uncle Neely. We're gonna see, as my mama used to say, we're gonna see if we can go find him some cents because he ain't got a dime worth of it.
So, Chef Unc, I'm with you, Chef Unc. The man be admit he cheats. Yeah, I got the greatest rivalry list right up, and we picked 4 out of 5 so let me pick me another one from here. Like dog, you blatantly cheating. Just like you said just like you said about school. You go cheat so damn direct, it made people like, no, ain't no way he doing that. He not really looking at no list. Ain't no way he'll do that.
That wasn't a part of the rules. Who said we couldn't use the chat? That wasn't a part of the rules.
This dude here, though. This dude here.
Chat, was that a part of the rules? No, it wasn't. Unc won, no list needed. Man, come on now. Let Vontae talk. Alabama, Auburn, Michigan, Ohio State. I won already.
Cheat.
Chico is a goon. Oh, now Chicago checking in. Shout to Monterrey, Mexico also.
We go West Coast, Chico. I know we done with it, but go West Coast. They got USC, UConn. I wasn't saying that they may be talking about women's basketball. I'm going USC, UCLA. Basketball,
UCLA.
Football, any damn track.
Yeah, that's a good one too. No, now cheating ain't in the rules. Easy. Cheat always part. Well, I didn't think that was cheating, dog. We using the chat. We still gotta draft them.
It's like having an open book test and it ain't supposed to be an open book test. Talking about you ain't think it was cheap.
But there's no right answers. Like,
But Chico, you're right. You said it best when you said early in the show before we got to this that you used to get away with cheating because you would just so blatantly cheat. But the teacher would be like, "No way he doing that."
Teacher be like, I know he ain't got the answers on his desk right there. He can't do. I ain't even gonna get up and go look at it
It can't be that.
they go back. They go back and check the dude that be like this.
All right, Chico. My last one, border rivalry. Give me University of Georgia versus Florida.
Georgia, Florida.
Yeah,
shouts out to Florida, Georgia line.
Give me that Georgia, Florida game. Hey, you know our man Goldberg just got inducted to the Georgia, Florida game Hall of Fame.
Most definitely. Shout out to Goldberg. We need to get him on here soon. I know we're gonna have him on Prime Parents. We might need to get him on here too to talk some wrestling, or wrestling, as they say.
We gotta be respectful of people bad times, but we might have to get him on the morning run. We can't. Chico, you be trying to go to 2 a.m. Hey, one more thing.
One more thing. We got to do another draft right quick. Nah, really though, we're gonna get up out of here. The sun is getting ready to set out here in the middle of the ocean, Hawaii. So for everybody checking in, the sun getting ready to come up there, wherever you are in the world. We appreciate you guys. Chico, what was your grade when you blatantly cheated? As they say, where I'm from, all of them.
I thought he was going to say what they say where I'm from. It is better to cheat than to repeat.
And y'all know, listen, my teachers out there listening, I'm just joking. These are all jokes. This is just entertainment. I did not cheat, and y'all know that. Y'all know that. Yes. Monday morning run is coming up. Y'all stay tuned on both, or actually on the pregame show for the live stream and on Big Dog Chico's channel for different clips from the show, different little exclusives and things of that nature. So if you tune into the beginning of this show, you saw some exclusive clips from the pregame show, Uncle Neely, and we broke those down. So y'all rewind that, go back and look at it if you guys are here. I saw somebody say, I'm here for the CU content. Well, we don't just do CU content. You feel me? We give you some exclusive clips and things and good game that you will never get from anywhere else from CU and Coach Prime. But we also cover a wide range of other topics and such.
Hey, Yvette Porter, excuse me. She said, I was wondering if the teacher was too shocked to flunk you. She wasn't too shocked to flunk him. She was too scared to say something to him. The Joker was 6'2" in the second grade. He'd been held back 5 times. She was like, no, let that grown ass man cheat. Don't say something to Big Dog Chico. Why y'all think they call him Big Dog? He was bigger than everybody else the whole time he was in school because he was 26.
You got a full grown beard up in that thing, hitting on the teachers.
Would you have to work?
No, they didn't want to catch me because they were just let him get out of the class. I don't want him to repeat this class again.
Let him get out to school. Let
him get out to school. I'm telling you, it was the ones that used to keep looking at the teacher.
Oh, Salty Vet, a mofo. Salty Vet said was the teacher 6'9" also. Salty Vet, dog, we go Salty Vet. We go, dog.
They be on me now. They be on me like white on rice, like flies on ears, Ocho. They be on me. Chico was from Different Strokes, really. Oh man, I don't know who that is. Different Strokes. Oh, that's with
Different Strokes, man.
What's his name?
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Yeah, look, Gary Coleman.
The Gooch was the bully from Different Strokes.
Damn, Gary Coleman. Bitch, ain't nobody said that name in a long time on the live stream.
I'm gonna let you get out of here, Chico, in chat.
All right.
Speaking of the Gooch, one of the cold-bloodedest lines in rap history is when Biggie said invisible like the Gooch. Because keep in mind, you never saw the Gooch. Arnold would just come home talking about what the Gooch did. The Gooch never was played by nobody. Invisible bully like the Gooch. When Biggie said that, I said, damn.
I said, damn, when you said Gooch and said, I got a story to tell. And I was like, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we appreciate you guys joining in for another live rendition of the UNK CHICO show.
Tell your Gooch story.
If you guys are in the Colorado area or anywhere in between, we're going to put that up on the screen. We're going to have something for you guys next week. Make sure y'all go to goonsvilleclothing.com and facebyjazz.com and use our code on facebyjazz.com to get you 10% off. on your Uncle Neely's beard or any other products on there. All good natural vegan products you can get. You know what I mean? If you want to wash your full face, unlike Unc, who washes what? Half his face, you said, Unc?
Yeah, I wash half my face like you wash half your ass. Which one works? Stop swinging at me, Chico. My counterpunch is stop swinging at me, Chico.
Now here's the thing, Ocho. All I gotta do, I don't have to swing at you. All I gotta do is poke you. All I gotta do is look. No, all I gotta do is do like this. And you come back with like, damn, I was just playing. All right, people. We appreciate you. Look at the chat, love that. Look at the chat, love this. Lord have mercy.
How do you wash half your hands though? Do you just like the left cheek or the right cheek? What is half an ass? I'm gonna get up out of here, man, and go wash my whole ass. We got an early day tomorrow. We got coaches coming in from all over the country, man. The coaches pull up at the Ralphie statue at 6:30 a.m. Chico.
Seriously.
We got an early long day tomorrow, but the morning run will happen. Probably gonna be a little pushback because Prime's first press conference is around 11 Mountain.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to try to bring that to you live, or we're going to come live right after. But the morning run will take place tomorrow.
100%. Y'all check out that. Make sure you tune in. We got more episodes coming for you guys. We appreciate you guys supporting us and keeping us going. We will only get better. We will only continue to grow. And there will be probably no more gooch talk on this show ever again. This is the biggest dog, Chico to the sea, the place to be, coming to you live and direct from the middle of the ocean. For my main man, the badass Uncle Neely. UNK CHICO, we're going to be up and about this thing.
Chico, one last piece of advice to the chat out there. Speaking of half-ass washing, a great grandmama, Mama C, who lived to be 103, she once told me, she said, boy, if it itch, wash it. Your head or your ass or your arm, it don't matter. If you got to scratch it, it's dirty.
Well, I guess I have to go into this then. I can't just end her. When asking, man, let's go, man. I'm out of here, man.
Hold on.
I can't even get it out. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night, man. We over and out of here. God,
I ain't even gonna let the beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. UNK CHICO, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct. It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog Chico.
The one and only.